So I want to understand what is the conversion rate, what is the session time, and if there is any suggestions you have to do on the user journey. I know last time I was in another workshop, there were some nice experiments suggested. I just want to understand if I set this up correctly because I'm not sure.
Usually when we talk about this, and you include conversion rates and you include a session time or an equivalent of time component, let's say, I would build funnels. So we have, I don't remember how I wrote it exactly. Page views, tour. This get tour started. Can I brute force it? No, it's gonna take a while before it shows up in the UI, and then we have tour finished, right? Let's see if I can refresh the data. So it pops up, tour started,
Nice.
tour finished. This is how I would do it. And then, so I would have these three elements. I have my total conversion rate of 33% because obviously today I already had page views. In this case, I have a 33% conversion rate. The next step you want to be careful with is completed within. This is typically the most advanced feature in funnels that people get confused with. Completed win, in my case, it's not going to affect us too much because like I've literally sent in the three events in a matter of seconds, right? Imagine that you take out a loan, a virtual loan or something, then you might want to expand this a bit because it's a heavy product you want to take. The numbers won't change. Actually, they did. So I have 30 seconds in between my first and my last. Time to convert will give you an idea of how long it took for users in the median time to convert this. In our case, it's 35 seconds. It took me 35 seconds to go from the first step, page viewed, to tour finished. Obviously, this is all demo data, right? I mean, I'm mocking all of this up, but if you would take it into the other account, and we would, for instance, take e-commerce I'm going to funnel, where the max window is 1 day and I ask for the time to convert, you actually see that it's 6 hours. And then I can start playing with the buckets. I could say like, hey, it's from 0 to 24 and I want it per 6 hours, which gives me 4 buckets if I'm correct. And it will rework the data set in order to fix that.
So this would help me understand a little bit like what are these buckets. Yeah, the time, but I would like to understand how are my users divided into like buckets. For example, how much time they're spending on. Does that make sense? So I want to
Yeah.
understand from someone who completes it very quickly to someone who takes the whole day. What is the right setup for me?
What is the right setup for you? It's an interesting question. Basically, what I would do, typically the way I use this is because people are afraid to set their conversion window in the funnel in the first time, right? Because they don't know. And if you come from tools like Google would not give you that flexibility. I think it would always be 48 or 72 hours. I don't know by heart. But like they would force you into a certain window. Amplitude allows
I
you to be
see.
flexible, which is intimidating. So the way I use it usually is I set up a large window. In this case, I've put 3 days. And if I did mathematics correctly, that means 72 hours. And what I did is I said, okay, give me a bucket for every hour, which is too much, but it kind of gives me a distribution, right? Obviously, there's some cadence here because this is a fake data set. This is synthetically generated for the demo purposes. But then what I do is like, hey, I can tell that like the median is 23 hours, which puts me right under the day. So I think in the context of my product, let's say it like that, I think 24 hours should be already enough for people to convert. So what do I do next? I figure out like, okay, I'm going to put it at 1 day. And then within that 1 day, I'm actually going to look into how are they distributing. So I'm making a number of calls, right? And I see that there's actually a large percentage of people who are on the first part of the day. And then we have quite a long tail at the end of the day. And then from here, you can start building objectives where you can say like, hey, I would like to raise the bar and I would like to reach by the end of the quarter 25% within 24 hours by pulling everything forward. And in here, you can still play with like time to convert, like who are the people who convert quicker? You basically look into creating a cohort or actually looking at the users, but you can straight by clicking into this, create a cohort, and then you can transform them into other or take them with you into other charts. And then from there, you can deep dive into what are they doing different than any other user that we have.
Thank you.